Alrighty, guys, let's go ahead and get into this Wednesday recap and check some stuff out. You know, see what happened today and kind of point some things out. So, because it was a pretty fun day, and if you're in the charts and setting up your key levels for the day, the market kind of just hands out trades, and it's pretty easy. I know we've talked about it almost every day, right? Pretty consistent, but that's our goal, is to be consistent. That's what a trader is consistency. So I won't spend too much time on this, but we're going to evaluate the price action, point some stuff out, and continue to learn and grow. That is the idea of the recap. So we're on the 15-minute chart. You can see that, let me zoom back out a little bit here. You see this bigger line, and really when we're trying to take advantage of this price action here, like I've said in the past, we're always looking at this last 12 hours. That's why I have these areas marked. This is yesterday at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time for myself. That's when the kind of the change of the market when the energy starts getting ready to go. And then you can see here 7 o'clock for today. And really, I evaluate all last night's price action. We used the exchange volume profile, so I'm not going to get into that too much. You can find out a lot of that on our site. Maybe in another recap, I'll kind of buzz through that as well. But I want to look at this price action to help me make decisions right here. So you can see that this is a strong area right here from last night that we ran up and topped out at. So this was in the evening around 6 o'clock my time, Central Standard Time. And you can see how the price action interact with that level today. So you can see we snapped up through it and took some liquidity, came on down, reset, and then there was your time to get out. Right here, this yellow line, that's the weekly point of control. That's going to be a very hard area for it to break through. You'd expected this to come through with a little more vengeance and take it out. You can see it came up pretty hard and then started to burn out. That's because you're hitting this key area. And then again, we came back. We had this weird wick this afternoon, ran up and then took out this area again. So if you were just looking at this current price action right here on the next time frame, is you have a head and shoulder pattern. So you have the left side of the head and the right. And one thing I want to also point out is we're on the 15-minute, we have bearish divergence going on. So this high right here has a lower high right here, and we have a higher high originally, but we made a higher high here. So they're opposite of each other, which is creating bearish divergence. So then the bearish divergence started to play out right here. It really actually just wicked, which is kind of a strange behavior with all this right here. The bulls came back in and pushed this up. But the idea is at that point, the bulls had to prove themselves. They needed to take out this area and show strength to push this up. And you can see that couldn't happen. So you really created your right shoulder. So now we're in bearish divergence play. That's what we needed to see, was this right shoulder, and typically this is your setup that you're looking for. And more than likely now we lost the 21 right here, and we're going to see this run down. This is live price action. We're still have about 2 hours left in the day. My trading rules say you can't trade this for myself. That's what I decide to do. Each your own, set up your rules and trade how you like. But that is definitely a trade opportunity, and this is what you would be looking at taking out. Now, this shouldn't be able to come and take out this top. If it does, then you don't want to be in this anyways. Would not surprise me if this kind of comes back down in this area. It could come back down and test this lower area here, which is going back to that 24 hours. This was a major bottom here. So I'm really looking for, throughout this day right here, this is where I was looking for these key levels. We're going to take out this area first or this area first. You can see this broke up and started to run up. And then from there, we started to move on out. So for you to be able to start taking a look at this here in the morning, we can kind of zoom in on this, and you can see we're above the 21 and we're above the 200. That's the bullish. And then we had our breakout areas. We had a breakdown here and a breakout area here. So this is what we're looking for, this to take out one of these areas on either side. And you can see that we started to take out this area right here. That's why you see this trade setting up. And if you go into the 5-minute, that's what we go into to take advantage of strong entries. And this is the entry really right here if you're on that 5-minute, because you're above the 21 and you're crossing above its 200. That's very bullish. And then it depends on how you want to run your stops. You could run your stop down here, run right here. That is your decision. Now for this to run up, I was actually looking for this to run up in here. After I saw this reject and come back down, this is where you would want to exit right through here on your 21. So this is your 5-minute. This is always a good place to exit, because this could have keep on trading on down. This could have been what you're seeing here now through all this later price action we were looking at. But that could have been easily starting to trade out here and take a loss. So, what I would have been looking for is this area to get hit up here. But also be looking for this to reject on this major point of control on the weekly. That's why we put this on here. You can see that this was a hard stopping point. It's 112,500. The reason why this is here, because it's how price actions interacted over the last couple weeks. So that was a hard line in the sand for this to run up to. So that would have been basically the trade right here. Get out, breaking down through here. You know that this area right here that we were looking for on this pink line I marked it from the last 24 hours, right? That level had been hit and it rejected. So right when you saw it in the zone, anywhere in here would have been a great time to just get out of the trade and go ahead and trade it on down. Now, as you can see, we went ahead and started to break down again and then reverse. A lot of people say, hey, can you get back into trade? Is there opportunity? I'd say be careful with that because you're already starting to break through here. This could have really, for you to be able to say, hey, can I get back into this? You need to make sure you can take out this level. And this is the exact reason why I say we made it. This could have easily came up anywhere in this area and just rolled over and took off down. The nice thing is this came on up and double topped up here and let you get out again if you were still in this trade. That's why I always say use your 5-minute 21 to exit. But that is about it, guys. Now you can see that we are rolling back over, and I was pointing out to the bearish divergence that's starting to play out here on the other time frames. So we kind of have to watch to see how this works. On the recap, we'll kind of look at it again, but that is kind of neat that it's happening live, and I got to show you that as well. But that's about it, guys. We'll see you in the next recap. If you'd like to subscribe, if you guys have any questions, throw them in the comments, and we can answer from there. So have a good night, guys. Thanks.